Welcome to America Who Died Today. Here, we remember the stars who left their mark on show business and culture. Don't forget to watch the videos till the end to catch all the interesting facts about their lives and careers, and leave your comments. We value your thoughts. Let's celebrate those who may be gone but will always remain in our hearts. Paul Di'Anno, born on May 17, 1958 in Chingford, Essex, is one of the most influential figures in the world of heavy metal. His career spans more than 4 decades, and he has left an indelible mark on the history of rock music. From a young age, Paul showed an interest in music. He started singing in school choirs and listened to various musical styles, including punk and classic rock. However, before his debut in Iron Maiden, he performed in several local bands and worked as a chef and butcher to make ends meet. In 1978, Di'Anno joined Iron Maiden, a band that soon became one of the most iconic in the history of heavy metal. His first album with them, Iron Maiden, was released in 1980 and was enthusiastically received by both critics and fans. The album showcased a unique combination of powerful vocals, energetic guitar riffs and interesting lyrics. Songs such as Phantom of the Opera and Running Free became classics, and their success allowed the band to quickly gain popularity on the international stage. The band's second album, Killers, released in 1981, strengthened their position on the rock scene. It contained hits such as Wrathchild and Purgatory, which continue to be played at the band's concerts to this day. Nevertheless, despite the success, Di'Anno left Iron Maiden in the same year. The reasons for his departure were multifaceted, including creative differences and internal tensions in the band. Di'Anno felt isolated and could not fully realize his musical ambitions. In his interviews, he repeatedly mentioned that this decision was difficult for him, but necessary. After leaving Iron Maiden, Paul Di'Anno continued his musical career, creating several new projects. In 1983, he formed the band Di'Anno, which released one album, but failed to achieve commercial success. The band broke up in 1985, after which Di'Anno joined the supergroup Gogmagog. However, this project did not last long either. His collaboration with Battlezone, the band he founded in 1986, proved to be more successful. Battlezone has released several albums, including Fighting Back and Children of the Revolution, which showcased Di'Anno's distinctive style, a mix of heavy metal and punk. Paul's vocals and stage charm made the band prominent on the rock scene. Despite his achievements, Paul Di'Anno faced many difficulties in his personal life. He struggled with addictions that negatively affected his career and health. These difficulties affected his performances and recordings, but even in difficult times, Di'Anno continued to record music and perform on stage. His perseverance and love of music helped him overcome difficulties. He often said that the stage was his real home, a place where he felt alive and in demand. In the last years of his life, Paul Di'Anno toured extensively, performing with various bands and solo projects. He also participated in numerous music festivals and events where heavy metal fans gathered. His life and career have been the subject of numerous interviews and documentaries exploring Di'Anno's influence on the music scene. His powerful voice and charismatic performance on stage will forever remain a part of rock music history. Paul Di'Anno died on October 21, 2024, leaving behind a legacy that will live on in the hearts of heavy metal fans. His contribution to the development of the genre and his influence on a new generation of musicians cannot be overestimated. Many years have passed since his departure from Iron Maiden, but the influence he had on the music scene remains relevant to this day. Di'Anno has inspired many artists and continues to inspire new generations seeking self-expression through music. The heavy metal world has lost a significant artist, but his legacy, expressed in recordings, concerts and in the hearts of fans, will live forever. Paul Di'Anno's vocal and musical achievements will make him one of the most memorable figures in the history of rock music, and his name will always be associated with high-quality and powerful music. His life is a story of overcoming, passion and love for music that will inspire people for many years to come. Ronald Pierce Ely, born June 21, 1938 in Hereford, Texas, was not only an outstanding American actor, but also a writer. Eli became famous for his role as Tarzan in the NBC series of the same name from 1966 to 1968, as well as for his participation in the film Doc Savage, The Bronze Man in 1975. His career in television and film spans several decades, and he has left a noticeable mark on the entertainment world. Eli began his career playing supporting roles in various films such as South Pacific, 1958, where he played an airplane navigator, The Devil Who Came from the West, 1958, and The Amazing Mr. Pennypacker, 1959. However, the real fame came to him after he got the role of Tarzan in 1966. His height, 193 centimeters, and athletic build helped him in this role. Eli performed many tricks himself, which was not only impressive, but also risky. He suffered many serious injuries during filming, including 2 broken shoulders and lion bites. This proves his dedication to work and professionalism, as he was not afraid to take risks in order to create a believable image of Tarzan. In addition to starring in Tarzan, Eli has also starred in other projects. For example, he appeared in the adventure western Grizzly Night, 1966, with Clint Walker and in the TV series Aquanauts in 1960 to 1961. His appearance and charisma allowed him to be remembered by the audience, and he became a sought-after actor. Eli also played in Fantasy Island, where, for example, in one of the episodes in 1978, he played Mark Antony in Roman military clothes. In the 1980s, he continued his career hosting the musical show, Face the Music, and also became the host of the Miss America pageants in 1980 and 1981, replacing the famous host Burt Parks. His work on television brought him new fans and expanded his audience. Eli also starred in the revived adventure series Sea Hunt in the late 1980s, where he became the new Mike Nelson, a role previously played by Lloyd Bridges. In the 1990s, Eli appeared in such TV shows as Superboy and Sheena, but then he decided to take a break from his career and retired from cinema in 2001. However, in 2014, he returned to acting, starring in the TV movie Waiting for the Amish. This project was his return to the screens and showed that he can still attract the attention of the audience. In addition, Eli began his writing career by publishing 2 detective novels about private investigator Jake Sands, Night Shadows, 1994, and East Beach, 1995. These books were warmly received by readers and critics, and they show that Eli had not only acting talent, but also a literary gift. Eli's personal life was full of both joys and tragedies. In 1959, he married his high school sweetheart, Helen Janet Triplett. However, their marriage ended in divorce in 1961, which was a difficult ordeal for him. In the following years, Eli dated several famous actresses, including celebrities such as Ursula Andress, Barbara Boucher and Diane Cannon. These relationships attracted media attention and added interest to his public image. In 1984, Eli married Valerie Landon, who won the Miss Florida USA title in 1981. The couple had 3 children, and their marriage lasted until the tragic events that occurred in 2019, when Landon was found dead at their home in Hope Ranch, California. This event was a real tragedy for Eli and his family. Police officers called to the scene killed their son Cameron, who was a suspect in the murder, which sparked heated debate and investigations. The incident attracted the attention of not only local but also national media, raising important questions about violence and mental health. After his death, an autopsy revealed that Cameron suffered from chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which also sparked interest in mental health issues related to head injuries, especially in the context of Eli's athletic career. Ron Eli died on September 29, 2024 at the age of 86 at the home of one of his daughters in Los Alamos, California. His death was confirmed only on October 23, 2024, when his daughter announced it, which came as a surprise to many fans and viewers who followed his career. Eli left a significant legacy as an actor and writer, and his contributions to the entertainment industry will continue to be remembered. His life was eventful and full of both achievements and difficulties, which makes his story interesting and significant in the context of American culture and television. Ron Eli will be remembered not only as an actor who played one of the most iconic roles in the history of television, but also as a man who survived many personal tragedies and still remained true to his vocation and art. Michael Newman, born April 26, 1957 in San Francisco, California, was an outstanding American actor who left a significant mark on the world of television. At the time of his death on October 20, 2024, he was 67 years old. Newman became famous for his role in the popular television series Baywatch, which aired from 1989 to 2000. His performance as Michael Newman has become one of the most memorable and beloved among fans of the show. Fame came to him thanks to his charismatic playing and unique style, as well as physical characteristics. His height was 6 feet 4 inches, approximately 1.93 meters, and weight was 83 kilograms. Michael Newman grew up in a family that had a sporting tradition. His father, Michael Newman, was a member of the British national water polo team, and his mother, Joan Newman, worked as a swimming teacher. This influence from his parents probably contributed to his active lifestyle and passion for sports. He had one brother, Mark Newman, with whom they shared their childhood in the picturesque surroundings of San Francisco. Growing up in such a dynamic family climate, Michael was always striving for self-expression and looking for opportunities to show his talents. In 1988, Michael married his longtime girlfriend Sarah Newman. Their marriage lasted 36 years and became an example of a strong family life. The couple had 2 children, Emily and Chris Newman. Michael was also a grandfather, and his grandson, Charlie Newman, became a joy for the whole family. Family always came first for him, and despite his busy schedule, Michael always found time for his loved ones. Michael Newman began his career in the entertainment industry in 1989, and his debut was the film Rescuers of Malibu, Panic at the Pier in Malibu. It was his first step into the world of television, which later became a landmark for him. However, the real fame came to him thanks to his role in the main series, Rescuers of Malibu. During the 150 episodes that aired until 2000, he became not only the face of the series, but also a favorite of the audience. His character, Michael Newman, brought humor and lightness to the show, which made him a central figure in the rescue team. Newman has also starred in projects such as Baywatch Nights, Malibu Rescuers, White Thunder on Glacier Bay, and Enemy Action. Despite the fact that Newman's career was not as extensive as that of many of his colleagues, he was still able to build a stable career and take his place in the entertainment industry. There are only 7 television projects in his filmography, but each of them turned out to be important for his professional growth. His work in television has shown that he has not only the talent, but also the tenacity necessary to succeed in this competitive field. Michael also used his skills and experience to develop his business projects beyond acting. Unfortunately, in 2006, Michael was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. This disease greatly affected his life and health, but he continued to struggle with the disease. However, on October 20, 2024, the actor died of heart complications at the Ronald Reagan Medical Center in Los Angeles. His death shocked fans and industry colleagues, and he became the subject of discussion on social media and news articles. Michael Newman did not have a Wikipedia page, and his tragic loss sparked interest in his life and career, which led to numerous searches for information about him on the internet. Michael always maintained a positive attitude, even when faced with difficulties. He inspired people by his example, showing that health is an important aspect of life that requires attention and care. He remembers not only the roles he performed, but also the love of his family, which was the most important thing for him. Michael has left a mark on the hearts of his fans and loved ones, and his legacy will live on forever. Michael Newman has become a symbol of dedication and family values. His story reminded many of the importance of appreciating time spent with loved ones and following their dreams. He had a difficult struggle with the disease in his life, but he remained strong to the end. His contribution to the entertainment industry, although not as notable, was significant to many who followed his career and were inspired by his tenacity and perseverance. Thank you for watching this video. May the memory of these outstanding people continue to inspire us all. We cannot change the course of time, but we can keep in mind their contribution and significance. If this video has affected you or you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment. Let's continue to share their stories and keep the memory of them together. See you soon, and remember that those we love never leave without a trace.